YouTube Nation, I'm the 007 Southpaw Jacob Bond, and welcome back to 60 Seconds. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in another week. It wasn't a plan to go on another break like this, but my grandparents went to my grandfather's Navy reunion. They left their dog with my parents, but my parents watched my dogs and my grandparents' dog happened to get into a little scuffle, and I was forced to watch my grandparents' dog for the entire week. So I could have tried to record some stuff, but with the dog, he's kind of yappy, so I don't want him barking through the entire Let's Play. And then it would have been nothing but, and I wouldn't have been able to upload anyway, because their internet's slow, and it would have been almost impossible for me to upload anything, so I decided not to do it, and then wait till now to do it. So, welcome back to 60 Seconds. This time we're gonna do survival again, and we're gonna try and do the Tsar Bomba. What's that? Only 2 family members. Holy crap! Health issues. Call. Can't really tell what that says because my screen's tiny. Stock shelter. Oh shit! Fragile equipment like glass. Food supply 2-3. Unwanted visitors. Hordes. Water supply 2-3. Trouble every day. Okay, let's see how good this goes. So let's see. My first time I did it, I got 33 days. I think second was like 30. I'm going to shoot for at least maybe 20. Alright, let's see how bad we are now. Day 1. Wow. We are fucked. Alright, just the 2 of us. There wasn't enough time to get the kids, but surely this is just a drill and they're okay, right? Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, yeah. There's barely enough water. Man, this is going to be hard. Alright, oh dear, we just remembered we plan on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we're going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb one place. They bomb everything. Hang on, I'm gonna take a better look at this real quick. Damn, we are fucked. If we can last, okay, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say, let's try at least for 10. Because I don't think we're gonna get 20 out of this. Also, I wanted to bring this up. I'm also going to try and do Let's Plays through Xbox. I got Xbox One. I got some new games I want to do Let's Plays for. And I want to do tablets. And I'm not sure exactly how to do like the editing and recording for tablets and Xbox One games. If anyone can let me know how to do that and put it in the description below, I really appreciate it. Because that's something I really want to do. Alright, we can make it work even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. I don't think so. Dolores is quite calm in the situation. There's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. I'm not really sure on the Canadian-Europe map, but I'm pretty sure those 2 are not really that close to each other. This area is still irradiated, so we're not going to do anything. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest to seek some magical cup, only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look at our map to determine their whereabouts. That is the most ridiculous lie I've ever heard. Some of the lies these people were told were actually pretty good, but that one, Jesus. We couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. I'm gonna wait a little while longer. The contamination of our town is still strong. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out that we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages to attend to their wounds, and I'm not giving them anything. Nope. Nothing at all. Well, at least my first thought was when I said no was that was going to be the end of the game immediately, like they were going to take over the base. Okay. We could tell, I guess, we're not thrilled with our refusal. Their tired eyes alone were enough to understand how much they needed those supplies. They did not beg, but simply turned around and left in an unknown direction. Maybe they'll have more luck elsewhere. Maybe. Okay, Dolores needs water. Alright. Okay, here we go. Now that's better than what I was hoping for. Our neighborhood is still heavily radioactive. Nothing. Okay, we are not alone. There's huge, hairy bunny beast Was that say bunny? Yeah, bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We cannot let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep! That's the best I can do for a scream. Actually, I live in an apartment, so I don't want to hear my neighbors scream. He's screaming. Son of a bitch, he took my soup. That beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our food. Can or no can, at least we have each other, right? We're just worried it'll come back to finish what it started. Alright, you don't need anything right now. Still too radioactive. It's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day. Our sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this, and I have nothing. Alright. Yeah, we're doing okay. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Alright, they're good. Town's still too radiated. We really miss the life we had, the space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before this damn bomb dropped. We all wish you could. Just so we could stop hearing you guys complaining. Alright. Did we lose another... Oh, that's right, the rodent did. What will we make of today? Will it be our tomorrow? So let's make it right. Dolores is not eaten for a while. There's some more left. You're good for now. Neighborhood's still too radioactive. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, you know, they must exist. Yeah, look at superheroes. All we need to do is make contact with the military, and I can't do anything without a radio. Day 8. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted to our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds better. Alright, Dolores is not eaten. Dolores wants to survive without water. Alright. Dang, these guys really need water. Alright. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going in the wasteland now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick, and they are way too sick. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Not that cozy. Alright, it's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. You're not eating yet. Neighborhood's highly radioactive, son of a bitch. The trash can is becoming full of empty soup cans and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. What soup cans? They haven't eaten yet. Seriously, or maybe it's the one from that rat. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspicious big insect wildlife. Weren't that bad before the war, were they? And I can't do anything, so I'm screwed on this point. Oh my, that thing is huge, and there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. Can't do anything with them yet. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again when suddenly a phone starts ringing. I'm gonna send Dolores out. Let's see what happens here. Day 11. I already passed the 10-day limit I was expecting. Really was expecting to die that quickly. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief. They introduced themselves. We started exchanging information. Yada yada yada. Most of the stuff just repeats from other games. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely. Alright, they need to eat. Wait, hang on, wait, does she need to drink something? Dolores needs to eat. Alright, so Dolores needs to eat, and he needs to eat and drink. Again, I'm pretty sure the soup could count as a drink. You know, it's liquid. I'm pretty sure you could just drink it and you get the same reaction. Our neighborhood's still highly radioactive. Son of a gun. We've never felt weird, but today we had to revisit the term. It seems that our little green guests are trying to communicate with us. One was even holding something that resembled a sign which read, "Ooh, come in peace." What on earth do they mean? You come in peace? Or we come in peace? Sorry. Talking to the products of your imagination is one thing, but talking to roaches, come on, we're better than that. They're hungry, but I can't do anything about that. Seriously, how long does the radiation take to go away? We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help with this. And we don't have a radio. Son of a gun. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not kill us. Dolores would love to eat. Dolores needs to drink. Ted's hungry. Well, you're fine. Alright, the state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Every fiber of my being is telling me not to do this because we will just die. Honestly, at this point, I'm just going to take my chances. Normally, I don't think I would. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna just play it safe. How about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness, swim a little, maybe take a little boat ride, even if the place is Adamsville. I'm gonna wait until I get a better understanding of what's going on outside. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Oh, Dolores hasn't eaten. Dolores will not survive without water. Alright, I'll give them some water. Seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. We won't know till we go out. That sounds a little more promising. I think I'll go out. As long as we have food and water. Yeah, same thing. Oops. I think I may make it to 20, actually. I think I might actually make it to 20 days. There's one thing we need to do is use a radio. Don't have a radio. I think I'll send Dolores out. I want to see what this lock does. I assume it does something, but I don't know what it does. Day 16. Here we go. Dolores is on her way to the surface. She took the lock. Ted's hungry. We reminisce the life we had, the space, the sky, the food. Oh yeah, we already read this. Alright, living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Alright. Ah, son of a bitch, Ted. Alright, there's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems like this will become a necessity in the new world. We thought it'd be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later and planned a trip outside. Before we could make the third step, an unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We only had moments to decide what to do, and I got nothing to do, so I'm gonna have to take the attack. I think this is the dog, so I should be okay. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling the beast in the darkness, but for some reason we felt that was not our liking, so we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were of it. It left in a hurry. Alright, so Ted's good for now. He better be. We never thought we'd live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't, but we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. Alright, I can't do anything about the cockroaches. Usually you see them on the floor. I'm surprised I don't see any now. There she is. Oh, they're the cockroaches. We got a gun and some ammo. Yes! Alright, oh my, that thing is huge. I don't remember that. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. The first thing to follow in a time of crisis is order, yet here we were, walking next to the police station. It was operational and staffed. We met with a few policemen inside. They seemed capable of doing their job, though it's pretty odd that they were talking about a new world order. Yep, they've lost it. The policemen were quite nervous when we were around. After a short chat, they gave us some food. So we got one can. They had plenty of water. water. Suddenly the officer starts arguing over the subject of taking over the world. It was strange, yet they yelled how they couldn't assault the firemen without proper firepower. Of course the policemen and firemen would fight. That seems like a pretty common thing to happen. They even threw a rifle through the window, claiming it was useless without any ammunition. We disagreed and took the rifle with us when we were leaving. An ammunition pack was lying just outside the station. Oh, you poor bastards. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores is tired, Ted's hungry, but they're good for now. I'm gonna pack again. Turns out Mr. Freeman, the physics teacher at Timmy's school, is right. 1 plus 1 does indeed make 2. In our case, it's 2 or more cockroaches because those little bastards just keep coming. We need to clean up our mess or end up with a full-blown infestation. I'm going to use the gun, blast them away. Hopefully that works. Because I'm pretty sure like the can of spray doesn't do anything to them. And we still got bullets, so we're good there. We won the battle, maybe in the whole war. After the massacre was over, we tied up the cockroach remains and dumped them into our shelter door. Let them be a warning to all other insects. Alright, Dolores has any strength left. She needs to eat. Alright, she needs to eat. He needs to drink. Ted. Shoot, should I give him the gun? I don't want to lose the gun, but if he goes out there, he might not come back. If he goes out there with the gun, he might not come back. Ah, son of a bitch. I'll take the gun. Let's see, day 21. Wow, alright, we passed the second milestone I thought we were never going to hit. So 21 days. Alright, Dolores will not last without water. Go get for some water. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker. We can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? Okay, so it was the Russians. I was wondering for a while whether it was the Russians or not, because it's set in the Cold War era, but I never saw anything that confirmed it. We can do it on our own, the escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. Actually, you probably could do it worse. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. We don't have a radio. Day 22. See, is there one thing? If there's one thing we need to do is a radio. Dolores would love to eat. Can't do anything yet. What in the hell are those sounds? Are they coming from the goddamn walls? They are driving us crazy. Is something crawling in the air vents? Relax. Take a deep breath. We should probably calm down before we start tearing them down. Maybe try something relaxing for a bit. Let's do cards. Cards are always fun. I prefer chess, but we don't have a chessboard, so I'll do cards. Checkers would be close, but cards is more fun. Having some fun made us forget about, what was it again? Dolores hasn't eaten for a while. Who else was she playing with? She's by herself. Someone's at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's a friendly face or an American soldier. Should we open? Oh crap, I hate these moments. I am really bad at decision making, but let's say no. Day 24. Yeah, we're alive, that's good at least. The banging stopped after a while, and whoever was behind the door left. We have no idea who it was. Dolores hasn't eaten. Dolores will not last without water. Alright, some water. We were about to finish our dinner, if you can call it that, when we heard someone knocking on the door. It seemed to be a trader who was very interested in ammunition. Nope. No ammunition. Son of a bitch! Guy always steals ammunition. Ted's been outside for far too long. Yep, he's dead. The man was desperate. When we refused, he stole our ammo. Asshole. Dolores was going to eat something, so now I'm stuck with Dolores, and a young man paid us a visit today. He told us the story of his brave twin sister who went missing while spying in a nearby bandit camp. He said that while these circumstances were far from perfect, they were in fact meaning to contact us eventually and meet us. He believes his sister was discovered and is currently held captive in that camp. He has a few men, but he could use all the help he can get. Should we help him out? And I have no one to send out. Dang it. I would have helped, but can't do anything now. Our situation doesn't really encourage going out and risking our necks for some strangers, at least not today, maybe next Tuesday. Dolores has barely any strength left, she doesn't eat tonight. Alright, I want to see how long I can take her. I can't do anything yet. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today, he introduced himself. Okay, crap, I wish I... Wait, let me see. Alright, I need the... Let's see. Wait, offer... Yep, offer one. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna give him the checkerboard. I want to make sure I didn't give him the wrong thing. Get soup. Oh, great. She's gone batshit crazy now. We made a deal with the salesman, helped him pack. He strolled away with the wasteland note like he knew exactly where to go. Dolores would love to eat something. Dolores will not last long without water. Dolores has gone crazy. Dolores is fatigued. Dolores is rested. Alright, let's give her some water. Now we got a lot more water than I thought we would. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. And I can't send her out because I need someone to stay here at the bunker. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Day 28. I think I actually might make it to 30 days again. We have to take care of ourselves or will someone come rescue us? Dolores is fine, for the most part. We can't send our backsides. Yeah, basic radio thing. If there's one thing we need to do is radio, yeah, I know. Dolores will want to do something, I know. And I can't send her out because that ends the game automatically, I think. Hear that? No, because no one is talking, not a word for hours. Yeah, I know I need a radio. Son of a bitch, Ted. Why'd you have to die? Day 30. Oh, she's about to die. Hey, I made it to 30. I've done better than I thought I would. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors. Dolores will not last without water. Come on, water. Here we go. That's it, you're out. We were never huge fans of mushrooms, but with a colony of them growing on one of the walls, we changed our loyalties. We're all about mushrooms now. Should we eat them? At this point, we're gonna die soon anyway, so might as well go out swinging. I like the praying mantis pose she's doing. Oh, she's sick. And she's gonna die. We learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend and mushrooms aren't. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores is ill. We have a med pack. Alright. We only miss the life we had. Yeah, I know. You always say that. Day 32. Wow, I might beat 33 days. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for the harsh reality. Alright, Dolores doesn't eat. Actually, I want to see how long I can keep her alive. We'll make her eat. When someone knocked on the door, we were suspicious and cautious, but after a few minutes of talking, it turned out it was just a group of old ladies who were at a tea party not far from here when the bomb dropped. We thought it would only be good manners to talk to them face to face. When we opened the door, those old bats attacked us with their umbrellas, canes, and something that looked like a spiked table leg. We need to fight back, so we used the lock. Unbreakable. Okay, I got an achievement. You can't see it, but I got an achievement that says Unbreakable 1 of 3. Alright, we didn't think that a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seems like they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Okay, so that's what the lock does, and I just passed 33 days. Wow, I honestly didn't expect to last as long on hard mode. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there's still much to be done. Like trimming that shrubbery in our yard, that's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Most likely the bomb destroyed your shrubbery. Forget about your shrubs. Man, she looks like she's about to keel over. Wow, still alive, okay. Now we can make it work even in Toronto. I wonder if I can make it to 40 days. That's a new plan, make it to 40 days. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. How did something get below you? I can understand an animal, but how did a person get under you? It's only reasonable to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Why is there a manhole in your corner? That seems like something you shouldn't be putting in your bunker. Alright, going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us the creeps even up here. Dolores isn't eating, but she can last. Can't do that. We keep saying, yeah, I know. I'm a gun. I wish Ted would return, even though he's dead. Day 36. Wow. There's one thing we need to do. Is use a radio. Dolores. There's one thing we need. It's water for Dolores. Does that mean she's gonna die? I don't know if that means she's gonna die. Let's use water on her, just in case. The raider camp on our street has been especially maddening lately. They're acting like real savages. We won't stand for that. Somebody should show them that the innocent survivors of the wasteland aren't just miserable victims. That someone should do that someone should be us. Sorry about that. Well, 37. Okay, she's sad backed up. I don't know if that means she's okay or she's getting worse. Somebody should really sort those bandits out, give them a run for their money. We're 100% behind that idea. We're also 100% not going outside and risking our lives. Surely someone else can do it. Right, she's rested, so that might mean she's better. Which we could just leave. Alright, wow, I cannot believe I made it to 37 days like this. Man. Is she still consciously aware that to be able to feed herself, or is like all of her mental faculties gone? Alright, if Dolores doesn't eat, she'll die. Alright, can't send her out. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you! Damn you all to hell! That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. Those were good times, even if they wasted a pretty good barbecue. I didn't read the whole thing through. When I was reading it, I honestly thought they were going to talk about the Russians. Come on. Living in the past is not wise. It's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. I don't think that she's going to die, so I'm not going to give her anything. We felt like something was staring at us from the corner. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat on a very good diet. We decided we need to do something about it, or else, put it more bluntly, either him or us. And I've got nothing to use, so... Day 40. And she is still alive. Son of a bitch. I'm doing good. Alright, oh, god damn it. As we were running around looking for something to smash that food runner with, it disappeared, so did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that little devil fit through one of those holes? We woke up to the smell of something burning. We got up in a panic, but it turned out the fire was under control, more or less. For the past few days, Dolores has been very busy building a house of cards. It started with a single building, but soon she was out of cards after constructing a small card town. How many cards does she have? Usually decks only carry 52 cards. Standing in the corner of our bunker. During the night, Dolores set it on fire and calmly observed the flames. When we asked why, she just gave us an indifferent stare worthy of a serial killer, so that someone just want to watch the world burn. Who is writing this down? She is the only one in there. Alright, Dolores will not survive without water. Let's give her some water. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope the whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Not that cozy. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. Seriously? How is she still alive? It's easy to feel down when living underground like this. Dolores is not eating for a while. We're closed off in a tight shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? Screw it, let's take it. I guess did we get anything? When we went, got what we needed, and came back. We're sure that the group will do just fine. Most probably, yeah, absolutely. One water. So all we got is one water. Almost out of food. We're not certain about the situation. Alright, as long as we have food and water, yeah, I know the radio. Well, you're a broken record game. You're a broken record. Day 43. If there's one thing we need to do, Dolores will not survive that water. What we would get to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. Too bad. Can't say much, but too bad for you guys. Man, this is a long illness that hasn't killed her yet. It's long, but it's slow working. We can take care of ourselves. Dolores hasn't eaten in a while. We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire. And it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? Can't save anything, so we're screwed on that. The end. There we go. See what happened. We rushed right into flames, trying to put them out as quickly as possible. We were able to stop the fire before it did any real damage. So that was a close one. Dolores' sickness progressed quickly. Coughing, fever, chest pains. She didn't recover. Of all places we could have perished, this is probably the best one, or maybe not. We survived 45 days. Holy cow, we survived much longer than I thought we would. I said, what was it? 20 days at first, then I saw the amount of supplies we had, and I only said 10. We survived much, much longer. Alright, everyone, thank you everyone for joining me in this video. Put in the comments below any games you wanted to play. That's why I do this. I want to play the games you want me to play. If you know how to record and edit videos off of tablets and Xboxes, please put in the comments below how you do that. I want to know, because I want to play more games like that. And thank you, and I will see you next time.